One issue I had with this game is that if I'm standing in some direction and releasing the button that I used to move, when I press the attack, it will attack up. So I have to press the direction without releasing it to attack in some direction. This is something that made me die more than once, because I would expect the person to keep the rotation, the orientation to the side they were walking. So if they, at least when I release the button, they're looking at downside. If I press attack, I would expect to attack down instead of up. This is the other direction as well. Maybe that's a game mechanic, so I should stay down from the enemy, so it's easier for me to attack them. I wonder what this is. As far as I understand, the hit points in this game are in your inventory. Your inventory is very limited. It has only 16 points there, 16 slots. I don't know what this is, so I wouldn't take it, because we have limited amount of space in our inventory. So again, I will stay on the downside from the enemy. It's not always possible though. If we're out of free space, taking an item will cause us to take some damage. This is the occasion where I missed an opponent due to this ankle issue. Ah, go away. And we can't drop items. It's there forever. Perhaps we don't want to take them at all. I'm not going there because it might cause us to take another green crystal, which I don't want. Do I need more help? I don't know. No! Okay, let's take the health, but not the crystal. Ah, that's so funny. I don't think that I need to kill everyone here. Ah, damn. I picked the crystal. If you kill an enemy, there is a chance that it will drop something, and it's bad. Usually. Like this. There is no way I can go past this without taking it. One of them has a key, I suppose, so I have to kill most of them to get it. I don't know if it's a chance or the last one always drops the key. No, there is no key. Oh, there is. Okay. Let's think about this. Easy. Easy. No! No! I was close. That was a good try. Don't even think about dropping something. I'm not going to kill you there, because there is no way I will avoid the crystal that way. This is safer. This is so cool. No. Are there any other objects apart from the crystals and the hearts? Ah. Oh, that's the way to clean up my inventory. To take some damage. It's Sokoban all over again. Ah! Ah, why every game has to be a puzzle? Ah! There is probably one more enemy here. Aha! Do I have a key? No, I don't have a key. I don't see the enemy though. Let me think. Ah! Took another one. Oh! It's here. It's just stuck behind the tree. Oops. The health isn't so bad, because if you're out of space you can take a hit. That's okay. The crystal though... You're probably the last opponent I have to defeat. No, there is another one. Ah! It looks like they have different speed over time. Maybe they're accelerating. Or not. Maybe it's just me. Actually, I need some free space. Can I take a hit? Oh, damn! It removes the heart. But it still takes the crystal. This is so bad. I think we can't play the game now. I don't have a slot for the key. Oh, it overrides something. Oh yeah, if I lose a health, I can still take something. It's not only about the crystals. That's good. That's good. So never mind. Oh, there is an upgrade. Okay, so it's not the 6 levels. Maybe it's 6 stages. With many levels. Good. Ah. Looks like the last one always drops the key. I have a slight feeling that it repeats. No! This delay always gets me. Maybe taking the heart is a good idea then. Because you can still take an item. You will just exchange the heart for an item. No, so we can attack really fast. This... I wanted to comment on that. This road is weird. Can I avoid you? They also made the crystals look like something you want to take. I might be wrong, but perhaps they drop the crystal every time. I wasn't paying too much attention. Apart from the times we drop a key. This guy again. Don't stand there. This piece of road is also weird. This one. So perhaps the roads are randomly generated. Because we don't see the same pattern here now. I really feel they sometimes move faster. Maybe it depends on the distance between me and the crystal. Whoa. Ah! So if you're too close, there is no chance you will escape this crystal. So I would say the game becomes easier every time. So what would be the point to play it more than once? Maybe it's supposed that you will have more green crystals at some point. But I think they're removed after you play the next round, or some of them. Because I don't think I had so few green crystals before. I like the game idea, and I would expect more items though, and maybe at least 2 enemy kinds. Perhaps there should be an item that gives you a projectile attack. If you use it once, it's gone, and it can be useful against other enemies. So you can make the player think if they need this bullet right now, or they should keep the space for something else. Right now I don't have any choices. If I see a heart, I can always take it because it's safe. Even if there are no enemies, I can always take an item in exchange for a heart. And if there are enemies, I can lose as many hearts as I want. Ah. Maybe there should be 2 kinds of crystals too. One of them is useless, and another one gives you more high scores in the end. So you can sacrifice some slots just to get better results in the end. It will make the game harder. Imagine if you have half of your inventory with these crystals. It will give you a good high score, but you still have a half of the inventory. And then imagine someone playing the game with only 1 heart and all other spaces, or maybe 2 hearts because you need space for a key. And another player who plays with 2 hearts, and everything else are bonus crystals. Let me think. Ah, it's too fast when it's so nearby. Maybe also decrease the speed of the item being attracted to a person if it's too close. I think it doesn't improve the gameplay, but it makes the things a little bit more annoying than they should be. The level transition is pretty cool. I think I got used to the controls at this point. The only issue is that it requires me to use 2 hands instead of just 1. This rat, it's always hiding in there. Open up! I didn't make it in time. I never really considered where I'm killing that monster. I think it's better to group them somewhere where it's safer to get the crystal, so you can run away from that without taking it. For instance, if I take it here, then attack from this direction, then I can get away pretty easily. Come here. Ah! I was trying to do something fancy in there, but I was punished. Oh! So there is no upgrade now, and this is where it gets harder. That's good. I don't think that I can play the game at this point. I was too relaxed during the previous one, and I took way too many crystals. I will give it a try. This shouldn't be the last rat, because it will be hard for me to get the key from this if I don't fix the situation. Ah, they can go through the walls. So maybe another thing I need to consider is that the last rat should be easily accessible. the green things do nothing, they just make the game harder. So you have the limited inventory. If you take a green thing, it's there forever. The red hearts are our health. So what we want to do is to kill the enemies. The last rat always drops the key to the next level. Every rat drops a green crystal when they die, unless it's the last one. So basically you want to position your enemies somewhere that the crystal is not a danger for you, like this corner. You can always take a heart, because even though if there is no space for another item, which you're about to take, it will deal you 1 damage. So the heart will disappear, and you'll get the item. So if you have 2 hearts, and there are only 2 slots, the worst thing will happen is that you will get the key, the heart replaced by a key, so it's not a bad thing. You also lose a heart if you're getting attacked. I would say this is a puzzle game, not an RPG game in any case. Oh, yeah, that was dumb. You start with a smaller inventory, but as you play, the inventory gets bigger. It also resets some of the slots so you can continue playing, even if you got a lot of green crystals. But at some point, the inventory stops getting bigger, and you don't gain any resets for the slots after another loop of the game. So at some point, you will have a lot of green crystals, because mistakes will happen. And you can't possibly play this game for infinite amount of time, unless you're not making any mistakes at all. The only issue I have is that the crystals can go faster if they're really close to you. So sometimes I'm screwing up with that. Okay, it's a key. That was a bad place to kill an enemy, but I can fix that. I think, yeah, like this. There is also some time before the crystal appears, and if you're aware of that, you can use it to your advantage. There is no damage variation, so every rat takes 3 hits. This is also something that can be used in a meaningful way. Okay, I see it. This is something I don't really like, that sometimes enemies are stuck in the places like this. Now the game resets without losing any green crystals, so I have less and less free space every run. This could be more interesting if the game had a little bit more content. As I said previously, other kinds of crystals, alternative weapon that can use some projectiles, and maybe a second type of enemy. That would be enough to make it interesting to play it for 10 loops, until you really can't play anymore, because all of your inventory is out of the green crystals, or something else. This is a really bad situation now. How can I get this rat without green crystals? There is another one that will probably get me, this one. I can probably make this rat the last one, but I need to kill this rat. I also think that it's always better to take a hit than to grab a crystal. Basically, the green crystal is the worst thing that can happen to you. Oh damn, it was there, behind the tree. I forgot about that. Where do you think you're going? Interesting. So if I use the attack button and the directional key, it will try to attack another direction, but the sprite is not always facing that direction. Yeah, the Rat Hunter would be a good name for this game. The genocide of the rats. Many rats suffered after this game. So I think that's the last loot for me. Initially I thought this game only has 6 levels and then it's game over, but now it repeats. And it really does get harder at some point when you have the maximum size of inventory and no resets. But there is not enough content to play this game for entire end. Unless I will make a lot of mistakes now. Ah, too fast. Oh, it does reset. Never mind then. If it does reset, maybe it's a bug though. It should stay as it was before. So I will only have 5 slots left or 6 slots. So there is no point in me to continue this game maybe. Or maybe it becomes harder. Maybe there are more enemies. I don't know. Now it looks the same. So I would say that it shouldn't reset the inventory after I finish the level if there is no more upgrades. Or did it upgrade? I haven't noticed. Maybe there are more levels. But as I said, there is not enough motivation for me to go on because there is no new content. And there is not enough mechanics in this game to keep it interesting up to this point. Well, I mean, there is some interest to it, but it's not like I'm going to spend 1 more hour to play this game to see if I can lose. I know that you can lose if you lose the health. Let me show you. This is the beginning of the game. You have 4 on 4 square, 60 slots. 16. Excuse me. The art style is good. The music also fits the game. I think on this level this is a very good game, and in terms of the mechanics too, I don't see the really bad points of this game. It's just a game jam game that could be better if there was more time to work on the game. I wish they could make it bigger in terms of the content, and then it will be a great game, which I would personally like to play more until I lose legitimately without having an ability to take other item. But as it is now, it's already a solid entry for the game jam. This was the In the Back by Sandra Moen, fourlastor, and SheerSt. The problem with many people is that sometimes there is an issue that the title may not even fit every one of them. Also, I don't know which order should be used and how to pronounce every one of them. So that's the issue I had in the beginning. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope this video will be useful for the creators of the game. Bye.